Thiers' first, and in many ways most important weapon, isolation. Mail, newspapers, telegrams. None got through to Marseille, where a sympathetic revolution was put down. None to Lyon. None to Saint-Étienne. Many Commune members, following Proudhon, foresaw France as a federation of independent socialist communes. Thiers cut the Paris Commune right off from the rest of France. Fraternal messages were being smuggled in, from Germany for example. And in London's Hyde Park there was a march of English trade unionists. We support the Paris Commune, but support from abroad in words alone was less useful than support within Paris itself. Many foreigners, political refugees, became the Commune's most loyal best friends. Two of them, Dąbrowski and Wróblewski, Polish aristocrats who had fought for their country's freedom from Russia, were to be the Commune's best generals. There were Garibaldians, the Italians who had struggled for Italy's freedom from Austria, and many others, some of whom Bertal showed in national costume. But they were all of them within Paris. The double ring of Versaillais and Prussians stopped supplies coming in and ideas getting out. On the 8th of May, the largely destroyed fort of Issy, overlooking Paris, was captured by Versailles troops. It was at this point that the Freemasons tried to mediate an armistice. They marched to the ramparts and planted their lodge flags. Bullets pierced one of the flags and killed 2 Masons. Thiers refused to call off his army's attack or negotiate. When this was known, his house in Paris was pulled down, his art treasures sent to museums, his linen to the hospitals. It was a popular but useless revenge. A more meaningful action was when the guillotine was brought out into the sunshine of the Place Voltaire. Broken up and burnt. The Commune had planned to ban it anyway, but the people didn't wait. A statue of Voltaire gazed benevolently on the scene. That had been a spontaneous gesture, but more organization was wanted for the pulling down of the Vendôme column. This column celebrated the victories of Napoleon the Great over foreign armies. But the Commune regarded all foreigners as equal members of the human family. By the way, look at some of the spectators. The photo shows us that sections at least of the middle class were still with the Commune. Robidas remains in Paris. He sketches the sandbags covering every window of the Louvre, which, like all museums, is open to everyone, free. The painter Gustave Courbet, himself a member of the Commune, is put in charge of projects relating to museums, art in general, and art education. And as for entertainment, well, there are cheap or free concerts in the Royal Tuileries, with National Guards in white gloves acting as ushers to the largely poor audience. The ticket for one of them. But Thiers had now completed the rebuilding of his army. The shelling of Paris itself had begun. On the 30th of April, the Commune formed a Committee of Public Safety. Many members said it was a dangerous hark-back to the revolution of 1789, with the threat of an elite dictatorship. Well, I hear a new and not reassuring note in this poster. Article 1. Window shutters of all houses are to be left open. Fair enough. But Article 2. Any house from which any act of aggression has been committed against the National Guard will immediately be burnt down. And so on and so forth. Karl Marx, from afar greeted the communards as heaven-stormers. He saw the Commune as a model, but premature, flawed, too gullible, and too trusting in good intentions. His few followers in the Commune voted against. Was it perhaps too late to hope that stronger central control would be accepted and enable the Commune to survive? And if it did, could a potential for liberation also survive without becoming a distorted image of the former regime? The committee appointed new military commanders. Military discipline was strengthened, and the free concerts in the Royal Tuileries continued.